Yeah.
So do you
Yeah,
mind-
and the other people to be hurt, then they would be the victims, though, not you. So I understand that you're feeling for them and you don't want them to be hurt. I understand that. But at that point, if they are hurt, that would be them going after persons based on them being the victim of whatever that is. Does that make sense?
I think the other concern too is they might have even just like text between my husband and myself. From what it sounds like.
I'm sorry, say it again?
They might have text just between my husband and myself.
Okay.
He's my co-host. He's a criminal psychologist.
Okay.
And I hear you. You go by facts. I understand that, and a lot of this is in the works, right? So like, it's right.
Exactly.
I'm sharing. So we get it. We're sharing circumstantial evidence with you that could later become a fact. But I hear you. You need facts.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to figure this out. So thank you. So we get it. I'm a journalist. I work by facts too, and I know it's
Which all journalists should.
yeah, and I understand what circumstantial evidence.
I'm going to
is
put
and
this
what
on.
we're figuring out. Let me call my husband. So he spoke. Follow Daybell case. Do you know?
No, I like watching To Catch a Smuggler and stuff like that. And
Okay, well, it's a Netflix.
the cops,
documentary.
bad boys, and so.
Yeah, it's
The other stuff interests me. It's just I don't have the time to sit down and.
Right. Well, that's this case that's really impacted that we were
Uh-huh.
covering. She's a mom who killed her 2 kids and her husband and the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very viral true crime case. That's what we've been
has a
covering.
Netflix documentary to it. Dateline, 7 Datelines.
Yeah.
My husband spoke to the. Well, I don't want to get him involved. Again, I don't want to get a victim involved right now. So.
Okay. Real quick, would you say your friend's name is then, and a phone number that may talk to us? Proper name?
I don't know if you consider us a friend right now. What we've explained right now is like, look, I am the victim, but we have a big concern about the actual victims in the cases we cover and then being re-victimized by my pieces, by my private messages that come out. So at first, I just want you to know, and he understands that. This is Officer, what was your last name? I'm sorry.
Bovey.
Boldy. He's great. And, and we're working with circumstantial evidence right now. We know that. He understands, again, that we don't want to re-victimize any victims. So at first we're like, well, we know who you could figure out the source from and has all the information. He said, you wouldn't consider me a friend right now, but she had the information, and so he was going to call her, and now I'm rethinking because I think that could put fuel on the fire. I'm just thinking about protecting everyone else. Do we want him to, I don't know if we should have him called right now or not. He wants to know because I don't want to hurt. Like, would that make them release stuff now because
They just want to get it over.
they're angry, right? Is this the Streisand effect where,
What if I want, so, can you hear me?
he can hear you or you're on speaker.
Okay. The most important thing is we're about to have, all our hard work is about to be threatened or go down the drain in a minute, in an instant, right? My goal is to get them to stop publishing private emails, text, voicemails, right? They hacked into our stuff.
Yeah, my concern is the whole text of these will be shown by your text messages. They're very clear that they are releasing your text messages. And the fact that they were in your iCloud account, which is cited
I've never given him a password to my iCloud.
And you've seen a direct copy of a particular text then?
I've seen somebody show me one in person. Yeah, I've seen things.
Or do you have it sent to you right now? One that you know for a fact is from your iCloud account?
Do we have one from Christina?
Did you?
What we usually do, we go by the screenshots showing the proof of, and it's kind of like a financial crime in a sense. We need all this documentation, the bank account records and all that other stuff, So having all this stuff, you can talk about it, you can say I saw it, but without the proof, once again, there's not a lot to go off of, or nothing to go off of. So the proof is what we need.
I think if he called, I think if somebody official with law enforcement called says, you know, we're aware of the fact that you believe that you know, that you see texts that are private correspondence.
These ones aren't iCloud, these are her private messages that have been sent around and were emailed to us.
If you call, say, look,
I understand.
you know, if you call and say, we have information.
They're crossing out names of who's in it.
Wait.
November 23rd,
John's-
okay.
Wait, hold on, John. There's two people talking. Hold on. Okay, go ahead, John.
We have information that you've seen private texts that have been shared with you from Lauren's iCloud account, which, by the way, is a crime. That's illegal. It's a federal crime because we're going across state lines. Like, you can't share private information.
Well, I don't enforce federal crime either, so the FBI would probably have to get involved with this.
Right, I agree. There's actually two federal crimes here. But, yes, I know the FBI might have to jump in. Like,
Because this may be more FBI than local.
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
agree.
I don't know.
We all agree with that. But my biggest concern though, John, is if Henderson Police calls, because this isn't their jurisdiction, they're not federal, and they say to we don't know if there's a crime that's been committed. If she asks,
This goes further.
then it goes further. And if he's still trying to figure that out, he can't say there's been a crime that's been committed.
A lawyer already?
I have a lawyer that is my brother. He sent cease and desist, and someone wrote back saying, "Okay, dear Lawrence brother." I mean, he's a good lawyer, you know, so that's why I use
Yeah.
him. But you know, but yeah, he sent cease and desist and said these are during private. And he cited case law and laws.
She did
So
say she
she
has files
said
and everything.
she has files and files of emails and texts, including voice memos.
But where'd she get them from?
That's where you would come in. We don't know.
We
Well, I thought you asked her.
We asked her and she wouldn't tell us her source, so I think she would tell you. But that was the question. Like you said, would they tell? You
Yeah.
don't have to call if you don't want to, but I'm just...
No. I mean, if she's not going to share with you, then I don't know why she would share with me, because she doesn't have to. I'm guessing she's in the industry, right?
She's in the industry, yeah.
So once she ruins her reputation by giving up sources, then what's her job going to be?
I think...
I mean, I could have a conversation with her.
I hear you.
So that's the challenge of being in this kind of
Yeah, I hear you.
situation.
So I was also in the real news for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of understand more how it works. She's an excellent journalist. She's a great journalist. She has not been in the real news, if
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I believe that if police called her, she might say that I received it from this person.
Okay.
But you know, I hear you, and I respect that. Like journalists wouldn't share, and she might not, but I think she might.
Okay.